Why people make resolutions. Every December 31st, millions of people around the world do the same thing. They reflect on the past year. They make promises. They set goals. They resolve to change. Some want to lose weight, others to save money, travel more, or be kinder. These promises are called New Year's resolutions, and they are one of the most universal human rituals. But have you ever wondered why we do this? Why does the start of a calendar year compel us to pledge change? Why do we feel the urge to become better versions of ourselves, even if we struggled the year before? Tonight, we're exploring the history, psychology, and science of resolutions, why humans make them, why some succeed, and why most fail. Because the story behind New Year's resolutions is not just about habit, it's about hope, identity, and our deepest human desires. The tradition of New Year's resolutions is thousands of years old. Historians trace it back to the ancient Babylonians, over 4,000 years ago. Each year, they celebrated a 12-day festival called Akitu, honoring their gods and marking the new planting season. During this festival, Babylonians made promises to the gods, repaying debts, returning borrowed objects, and committing to good behavior. The Romans continued the practice centuries later. In 46 BC, Julius Caesar created the Julian calendar. January became the first month, named after Janus, the god of beginnings and endings. Janus had two faces, one looking back at the past, the other forward to the future. Romans used this month to reflect on mistakes and make commitments for the coming year. The essence of New Year's resolutions has always been the same, a desire to improve, correct, and renew oneself at the turning point of the calendar. This ancient ritual shows that humans have always been wired to use beginnings as opportunities for transformation. Psychologists call this the fresh start effect. Humans are naturally drawn to temporal landmarks, dates, birthdays, Mondays, or New Year's that mark a clear boundary between past and future. These moments make us feel like we can start over, leaving mistakes behind and creating a mental clean slate. Research shows that when people perceive a new beginning, they are more motivated to pursue goals. It's not just a habit, it's a psychological shift. We imagine our future selves as improved versions, capable of change and achievement. New Year's resolutions exploit this cognitive bias. They give us hope, structure, and a sense of agency. The promise of a fresh start feels tangible, even if deep down, the challenges remain the same. Most New Year's resolutions focus on self-improvement. Weight loss, fitness, saving money, quitting smoking, learning a new skill, these are all attempts to become a better version of ourselves. But why these goals, and not others? Psychologists say it's because resolutions target areas where we feel lacking, dissatisfied, or guilty. We are motivated by discrepancies between who we are and who we want to be. A resolution is a roadmap, a tangible way to align our reality with our ideals. Yet, the choices are often influenced by social norms. Every year, we see articles, ads, and social media posts telling us to lose 10 pounds or get organized. Cultural trends shape what we think we should improve. Ultimately, resolutions are as much about identity as they are about action. We are declaring to ourselves, "This is who I want to be." Neuroscience offers another explanation. When we set a goal, our brains release dopamine, the chemical of reward and motivation. Every small step toward the goal, logging workouts, saving money, or meditating, activates the reward system, reinforcing the behavior. The brain loves measurable progress. This is why people feel motivated in January, filled with energy and optimism. But here's the catch, our brains also respond strongly to immediate rewards, not delayed ones. A healthy salad might not feel as satisfying as a slice of cake, even if the salad serves a long-term goal. This explains why many resolutions fail. Humans are wired for instant gratification, yet resolutions demand long-term commitment. Understanding this brain wiring is the first step to making resolutions that actually stick. Studies show that roughly 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by February. Why? First, goals are often vague or unrealistic. Lose weight or be happier are noble, but they lack a clear plan. Second, motivation fades. The initial rush of dopamine from the fresh start effect diminishes over time. Third, humans underestimate obstacles. Life happens, work stress, family demands, or illness can derail intentions. Finally, failure often comes from identity conflict. If a goal clashes with how we currently see ourselves, it feels unnatural and unsustainable. Yet, failure is not meaningless. Even failed resolutions prime the brain for future attempts, increase self-awareness, and highlight what truly matters. Resolutions are practice, not perfection. There's a science to making resolutions succeed. Step 1. Be specific. Replace get fit with walk 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week. Step 2. Track progress. Visual cues like calendars, apps, or journals reinforce behavior. Step 3. Create accountability. Share goals with friends or join a supportive group. Step 4. Focus on small, achievable steps. Progress fuels motivation, and dopamine rewards your effort. Step 5. Reframe identity. Instead of saying, "I will exercise," say, "I am a healthy, active person." When resolutions align with identity, they're more likely to last. The fresh start effect, combined with realistic planning and psychological insights, turns hope into action. Not every culture celebrates the new year in the same way. In Japan, people write kakizome, the first calligraphy of the year, often expressing hopes or resolutions. In Spain, tradition calls for eating 12 grapes at midnight, symbolizing wishes for each month. In Brazil, people jump over 7 waves, each jump representing a wish for good luck. Across cultures, the core principle remains the same, marking a temporal boundary to reflect, reset, and aim for improvement. New Year's resolutions are not just Western tradition, they are a universal human impulse to start fresh. At its core, a New Year's resolution is an expression of hope. Hope is a uniquely human emotion. It motivates us, inspires creativity, and strengthens resilience. Making a resolution signals to our brains that change is possible. Even if we stumble, the act of trying strengthens our sense of agency. Psychologists say hope is a cognitive process, not just wishful thinking. It combines goal setting, planning, and motivation, all activated when we declare a resolution. Hope transforms an arbitrary date into a powerful catalyst for growth. Every resolution, successful or not, is a testament to human optimism and resilience. Resolutions are stories we tell ourselves about who we are and who we want to become. Every January 1st, humans engage in self-authorship, scripting a narrative for the year ahead. A resolution is more than a goal, it's a chapter in our personal story, a declaration of identity, and a roadmap to fulfillment. Even when we fail, the narrative evolves. Each attempt is part of the journey, shaping resilience, learning, and self-awareness. New Year's resolutions are thus both psychological and narrative tools, guiding us through the story of our lives, one year at a time. Humans make New Year's resolutions because we are hardwired to hope, reflect, and improve. We seek fresh starts, new beginnings, and opportunities to align reality with ideals. From ancient Babylonians to modern-day goal trackers, this ritual has endured because it satisfies a deep psychological need. It is a celebration of optimism, resilience, and human potential. Even if resolutions fail, they remind us that change is possible, growth is achievable, and hope never dies. So when you write your resolutions this year, remember, it's not just a list. It's a ritual, a story, a practice, and a promise to yourself, to your future, and to the endless possibility of becoming who you want to be. Happy New Year! Do you make New Year's resolutions every year? Comment your top resolution below. Like and subscribe for more hidden stories behind human traditions.